All right, back again doing my lovely Raw recaps. Um, heck, it was a good Monday. Um, Show starts off. Adam Pearce coming out there wanting talking to Seth Rollins, and well, then we get a whole shitload of gentlemen in black hoodies and sweats, just like he was. Um, there's one guy who was kind of bigger. Yeah, it wasn't him, I know. But yeah, probably some local wrestlers or some people that Seth brought. But they had a interesting barrage doing that, running around, boom, and then Seth comes out and appears and he has a little showdown with Adam there and tell him you got to be careful, you're not cleared yet. Um, we got 40 days until WrestleMania. He's probably going to be cleared by then. And then who is he going to wrestle? Don't know yet. Don't know yet at all. But hey, we will see. But in the midst of this, the remaining members of the division came out and wanted to get in there and take out Seth. Well, luck for him. All those other guys are in there. They jumped in. He put his stuff on. He disappeared. Then LA Knight came up and got beat down. I mean, he was trying his best, and the Usos came in to even the odds for them, and the division left. So, I mean, we might see a tag team match with Usos going against division or LA Knight against Logan Paul. I can see that. He has a history with him. Could be a match coming up or at WrestleMania 1 or 2. We'll see. It'll be all right. First match tonight was the gauntlet match for the ladies with, let's see here, everybody that was in it. We had Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Raquel Rodriguez, Ivy Nile, and Bailey, and Asuka were all the participants. It was good. Io and Lyra started it out. Io got a couple hits there, but in the end, with a little help from Lyra, who lost at the beginning, Bailey was able to pin Asuka and be the number one contender for a match next week against AJ for the Intercontinental Women's Intercontinental match. Against AJ, it'll be a good one. Natty was trying to cut a promo after that, and she got jumped by Maxine Dupree, so that's not done yet, and we'll see where that will end in a couple weeks on Raw. Don't think it'll be it's not a WrestleMania caliber match. Nothing against either one of the ladies, but don't think it's something that they need to put on WrestleMania. It's not that big of one for that. And of course, as we have had the last couple of weeks now on both shows, Danhausen makes an appearance, and it's with the original El Grande, and he gets kind of disrespected. Then he curses him, and then he disappears. So we will see what's happened, because he was on his way to the ring for a match with Penta, the Intercontinental Champion. He gets out there, cuts a promo, and thanks everybody, his fans. Does an English, half in Spanish. It's great for all the fans that Spanish-speaking fans that are out there. They love it. He's awesome. And then as he was getting ready, the El Grande Americana came out, but not the original, the second one. And it's like, why'd that happen? Well, because the original was cursed. And the Danhausen curse strikes again. So the Miz is the only one lucky enough not to be cursed yet. He was he was lucky. If he was cursed, it'd be bad, very very bad. Because Danhausen is very very nice, but could be very very evil. But gotta love Danhausen. We'll see what happens with the original. Maybe next week. Rest of the original, a lot of promos preparing for WrestleMania with everything. Stephanie doing her own promo against Liv and stuff like that. So then they have Dominic wanting to get something off his chest. So Dom and Liv and Raquel were in the ring, wanted Finn because he gets off his chest. Finn came out with JD, got in the ring, and he started going after Finn pretty bad, saying, "Hey, it's your fault I didn't lose the match." And this was the demise of the Judgment Day as we know it, because Finn, I think, did a Pele kick as he turned his back to Dom and was ready to beat him up, and JD came and hit him, and they took everything to him as evident. Yes, Finn is going baby. We figured he would after everything with CM Punk and all that, so we knew eventually that Judgment Day would break up the original, their third or fourth adaptation of their group, and kicking out Finn. Rumor is like they would love to bring somebody in for this, but as of right now, just Dom, JD, and the girls. We'll see how long this goes, and we'll see how long Dom keeps his title, or when he's going to get a title shot against Penta to try to get his title back, which I could see it happening. I don't think Dom's going to win unless he cheats. Then he might win, but he deals with, as we go back to Eddie, lie, cheat, and steal. If you're not cheating, you're not winning. We'll see. All right, next up, we do have the premiere match for Oba Femi and Rusev. First time Oba is wrestling on Raw after his squash of Johnny Gargano on Friday. Him and Rusev, as Jesse said, just two meaty men slapping meat for 15-20 minutes. Well, it wasn't that long. It wasn't a total squash for Oba, but after a lot of heavy hitting on the outside and the inside of the ring, stuff like Oba did get the win on Rusev. Clean win. Showing how dominant he is. I mean, it's great. Now we got to wait to see which show he's going to be on. Raw or SmackDown. Don't know. We'll see how it goes there. And then to end the show, CM Punk came out and cut a promo talking about Roman, and started talking about the comment he made last week to Roman about burying him. And the Usos came out and said, "Hey, you need to apologize for the comment." And he kind of did apologize, but kind of not. Apologized to them for Roman, everything he's done to them over the year, and it's interesting. And then the result of that, Jay nails him. They do leave. That's how they end Raw. Kind of like, I don't know, not a huge killer way to end Raw. We'll see. We might have a match between one of the Usos and CM Punk next Monday. It's a possibility. To get their revenge or try to get the respect back from CM Punk. CM Punk has respect for the Usos, but doesn't have respect for Roman. So, decent Raw, not a super exciting one. Open match was great. The gauntlet match for the women's title is great. I like Bayley getting the shot. We'll see. And of course, Danhausen, he's interacting with everybody. We'll see if, as he's a free agent too, so he can go back and forth to either show. We'll see what happens to him on Friday and what happens on SmackDown. And hopefully next week we'll find out more about what happened to the original El Grande Americana and see if Danhausen curses anybody else next week. And go buy one of his shirts because it's selling really good on the on the WWE site. But hey, I will be back on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have a NXT's recap from Tuesday night because I'll watch it Wednesday. And I got a couple extra days off, so I have extra time to do it. And speaking of extra time, this Saturday, I've said on the podcast, and when it gets published here, we are going to be at Turtle Lake Casino for Heart of the Warrior 6. November is number 6. Good lineup there. Tommy Dreamer's going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. I mean, we're going to have the women's NWO champion there too. Me and Jesse are going to be there. Zach, unfortunately, with his work, can't be there, but me and Jesse will be there. We'll have some stuff. We'll have some stickers, a few other things. Trying to do a couple new things. And then next Saturday, I am trying to make it, and I should make it down to a Maplewood Mob down in Minnesota, just outside of St. Paul, for a free show. 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon at a mall. Definitely, I'll be posting more about it. So if you're down in that area, stop by and say hi. I'll be there. It'll be just me. Nobody else can make it. So, hey, you just got to deal with me. But that's fine. Hope you enjoyed your Raw. I said not the greatest, but hey, give me your thoughts. Let me know your opinion, what you thought of Raw too. And I will see you in a couple days. I'll have NXT recap after I watch it there. And I love my NXT, and that should be good because there's a couple title matches going on, I think, that night too. So, hey, you guys have a good night. Enjoy your week. It's getting warmer. Yay. Thank God. And we'll see you at the show this weekend and maybe see you at the show next weekend. Until, see ya.